Channel 11 coaching center. So today I'm going to explain you that is the 11th standard biology 11th chapter, that is transportation in plants or transports in plants. So what are the factors that are affecting the diffusion? Diffusion is the temperature, some gradients, membrane or pressure. Next, what is porins and what is the role that it's play in diffusion? So porins are the types of proteins such forms pores of which forms pores of large size in the outer membrane of the plastids such as chloroplast, mitochondria and the membrane in bacteria. So they help in the facilitating the passive transport of small sized protein molecules. Next, let us know about the role played by a protein pumps during the active transportation in plants. So in plant cells, active transport occurs against the concentration gradient from the region of lower concentration to higher gradient. So the process of active transportation involves specific protein pump. So the protein pumps are made up of specific protein called transmembrane protein. Next, let us know about the why pure water has the maximum water potential. So water potential quantifies the tendency of water to move from one part to the other during various cellular processes, and it is denoted by the Greek letters psi. Next, diffusion and osmosis. Let us see the differences. So diffusion and osmosis. So diffusion is the passive movement of particle, ions and molecules along the concentrated gradients, and also osmosis is the process in which the diffusion of the solvent occurs across a semi-permeable membrane. Next, transpiration and evaporation. So transpiration occurs in plant, evaporation occurs from any free surface and involves living and non-living surfaces. And osmotic pressure, so it is expressed in bars with a positive sign, and osmotic potential, it is expressed with a negative sign. So the osmotic pressure has positive pressure and osmotic potential have negative pressure. Next, imbibitation. So imbibitation, so it is a special type of diffusion, and in diffusion is a passive movement of particle ions. Adjacent cell wall of the epidermis and cortex, and a symplastic pathway involves the movement of water through a inconcentrated protoplastid. Next, mutation and transpiration. So mutation, it occurs usually at night and transpiration occurs during a day. Next, let us describe about know about the potential water potential and factors affecting that water potential is water potential quantifies the So water potential quantifies the tendency of the water move from one part of the part to the other. Next, what happens to the pressure greater than the atmosphere pressure? So the water potential of pure water or a soluble increase on the applications of pressure volume more than the atmospheric pressure. Next, with the help of well-labeled diagram, let us know about the plasmosis in plants. So plasmosis can be defined as the shrinking and a cytoplasm in plant cell. And next, when a plant cell is placed in a hypotonic solution or a solution having higher water potential, then the water diffuses in the cell. Next, how is mycorrhizal associate helps in absorption of water and minerals? Mycorrhiza is a symbiotic association of fungi with the root system of the some plants, and the fungi hyphae either from a dense network around the young root or the penetrate from the cell of the roots. It helps. Next, root does what role does the root pressure plays in the water movement in plants? So root pressure is the positive pressure that develops in the roots of the plant that by the active absorption of nutrients from the soil. The transpiration pull mode of water transport in plants. So in all tall plants, water rises with the help of transpiration pull generated by the transportation or loss of water from stomatal pore of leaves, and this is called as the cohesion tension model of the water transpiration. Let us know about the factors responsible for ascent of xylem sap in plants. So they are the cohesion, surface tension, adhesion and capillarities. Next, what are the essential roles does the root endoderms plays during the mineral absorption in plants? So the Plants nutrients are absorbed through the active and passive transportation. So the endodermal cells of the roots containing suberin allows only selected minerals to pass through the plants. Next, let us know about the xylem transport is unidirectional and phloem transportation is bidirectional. So during the growth of plants, its leaves act as a source of food as they carry out photosynthesis. So the phloem conducts the food from the source of the sink. During spring, this process is reversed as the food stores in the sink is mobilized towards the growing bud of the plants through the phloem. Next, let us know about the flow of hypothesis of the translocation of sugar in plants. So, according to pressure flow of hypothesis, food is prepared in the plant leaves in the form of glucose before moving into the source cells present in the phloem. The prepared food is converted into sucrose and then it is transported by the element phloem. So, what causes the opening and closing of the guard cell in stomata during transportation helps. So as you know, the tiny pores present in the surface of the leaves called stomata helps in the exchange of gases. As you know, it exchanges the gases. So okay friends, this was your chapter, the transportation or transport in plants. So okay friends, like the video, comment on my subscribe my channel and continue in the for more video. I will see you in my next video explaining another chapter. Till then, take care. Have a nice day.